everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing well. So today I have a perfume update for you. I'm going to be sharing with you some of my go-to fragrances recently. I have a brand new layering combination that I discovered, and I will also be giving my first impressions on some new perfumes I've recently received. So get yourself comfy, grab a wee drink if you would like to, and very quickly before we actually start, I'm gonna tell you my lipstick, and that is number 14 Plum Pop from Clinique. Also, my jewellery is from Ana Luisa. I will have that linked below as well in case you're interested. They are having a sale at the moment. And with all that being said, let's get started with the video. First up, I'm going to share with you the layering combination that I recently discovered. This one is really, really nice, you guys. I actually wore it as my scent of the day a few days in a row recently. That's how nice it is. And it is layering Fiori from Armani with Étoile de nuit from Étoile. This is a fantastic layering combination, and I think I know kind of why it works so well. Basically, Fiori is a very, very sweet perfume. It's kind of vanillic, it's kind of fruity, with the floral nuances in there as well. It might even have some oak moss in the base notes, but overall it's just very, very sweet, fruity, floral, and vanillic, with a creamy, powdery kind of texture. Étoile de nuit, on the other hand, it's still creamy and powdery, so it's very similar in texture, I would say. However, this one is more floral. It has that prominent iris note with the rose and raspberry as well, but it's not nearly as sweet as this perfume. So this one's not super sweet and this one is. So actually when you layer them together, the level of sweetness is really balanced out, and they both add a certain dimension to each other, basically. I think they smell absolutely incredible. Layered, I actually enjoy both of these together more than either one alone at the moment anyway. And like I say, that was my scent of the day a few days in a row. I really did enjoy it, so I kind of just wanted to share that with you if you happen to own both. Or maybe if you were considering picking one of these up. It's one to bear in mind, you know, if you happen to come across both, it's definitely a combination I would try out. I'm really quite fair away with it actually, because quite often I will find Fiori just that bit too sweet, to be honest. Let me know if you feel the same with that, but this is a very, very sweet perfume. I remember when I first purchased it actually, I did wonder whether it was too sweet for me, but certainly layered with this perfume, they really balance each other out. It's more of a complete fragrance to me, and just a really nice interest about it, a nice level of sweetness. And Étoile de nuit, this is a really stunning fragrance. This one is perhaps my favourite overall, you know, but I do probably prefer actually wearing these two together more than I enjoy either one of these alone, if that makes sense. Étoile de nuit, it's a really stunning one though. It's actually been one of my go-to fragrances for bedtime. I find it to be very soothing. The bottle itself is just stunning, of course. But like I say, for actually my scent of the day, I've really enjoyed layering these two together. So that is Fiori from Armani and also Étoile de nuit from Étoile. Next up today, I'm just going to share my first impressions on some new perfumes I received from the house of Belle Centre. So Belle Centre is a new niche fragrance company in the UK, and they very kindly reached out to me and asked if I would like to review some of their fragrances. And they have actually sent me 3 from their collection. They sent me Alpha Pink, they sent me Khalifa, and also Zérah Tonin. So these bottles are really quite cute, all the different colours. And something I really noticed, you guys, was how beautiful the packaging was. It was just absolutely beautiful. I did take some pictures, so I will insert them on the screen here so you can see. But the packaging was really quite stunning actually. Each fragrance comes in this box, and the box itself, each individual box was in its own bag, so the presentation and everything was really beautiful. It also came with kind of a little note, which was really sweet. And the scents themselves certainly smell very nice. So first up we have Alpha Pink, I was quite excited to try this one because I heard that it was quite a sweet, like fluffy kind of fragrance. And the first thing that struck me as soon as I tried this was just how incredibly similar it is to Baccarat Rouge, in my opinion. It smells really stunning. It's got that nice, like sweet kind of candy floss like feeling to it, that spun sugar kind of feeling, with maybe something reminiscent of a marine note in there. Again, very reminiscent of Baccarat Rouge. I'm not sure if that similarity was intended from the company, but certainly to me it smells more or less exactly like Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge. These fragrances from Belle Centre are really quite affordable, so it's around £30 for a 30ml fragrance, and like I say, like the packaging was beautiful and everything, so I do think it's really nice value for money. So next up we have Zérah Tonin in this really nice bright orangey colour bottle, and something that struck me about this fragrance when I tried it actually was just how much it reminded me of Nasamato Narcotic V, which is a really stunning like tuberose kind of fragrance. And like I say, as soon as I tried this fragrance, it did really remind me of that one. When you first spray this, it has a really nice, bright, punchy, citrusy opening that's really quite uplifting. It's the kind of fragrance that makes you smile. It's quite a bright, uplifting, like opening to the scent, but the more that it dries down, I would say the citrus notes do die down a fair bit, and more of the tuberose and a slight powdery floral nature kind of comes through. There is almost something slightly fleshy in here and maybe slightly green just from the tuberose notes. It's kind of a fleshy white floral scent, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this one's really nice as well, you guys. It smells really very pleasant. It reminds me quite a lot of Narcotic V, like I said, but it also kind of reminds me of L'Interdit, the original eau de parfum from Givenchy. So if you were looking for a fragrance kind of like that and kind of reminiscent of Narcotic V, then this might be one to check out. Just because it is a really nice tuberose fragrance. Yeah, so it's bright, citrusy, quite thick, kind of powdery, fleshy, white floral scent. Really very pleasant. So that's that one there, Zérah Tonin from Belle Centre. And the last one I have here from this house is called Khalifa, and that's this one here. They all have this cool wooden lid, which is quite unique actually. And I would say this is a very thick, heavy, heady, sweet, oud, woody kind of fragrance, with maybe something reminiscent of a spice in here. Maybe some rose as well. And a perfume that this one reminded me of actually was Oud Satin Mood from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Definitely very nice, thick, woody, oud kind of fragrance. Very, very powerful. This has, this fragrance says confidence to me. It says boss, someone with authority. It's that kind of bold, unapologetic, oud, sweet, thick, powdery, woody type of fragrance. And another very nice one from the house. Out of them all, I would probably say these two here were like the most feminine, like the most obviously feminine to me, and this one here, Khalifa, could easily be like unisex. Upon the first application, it maybe smells a bit more masculine to me, and then as it dries down more, it softens up and leans maybe a little bit more feminine, but overall I would say, like, out of all of these, this one seems just the most, like, unisex to me. They're all very nice, they all smell great. If I had to pick my favourite, I do like them all, but I would probably say, at first I thought this one was my favourite, Zérah Tonin, but actually it would probably be Alpha Pink. My favourite would probably be Alpha Pink though, just because it's that very nice, like, candy floss, spun sugar, sweet, feminine, flirty type of a fragrance. I do also think this would be a really good one to layer with, so I might very well try layering this one with my other perfumes, just because, like I say, it does have that Baccarat Rouge DNA in there, which is quite easy to layer with. And it's just a really nice one. They are all nice, and like I say, they're quite a low price point for what you're receiving, like the packaging, the quality of the scents, the nice bottles and everything like that. So overall, I would say I would give them a thumbs up. Like, I think they're really nice. Very similar to other fragrances I've tried, so not necessarily like groundbreaking or unique. They are very similar to other things I've tried, but the scents themselves smell very nice, and overall I think the quality is really good for the price. So those were a few fragrances from Belle Centre that they very kindly sent over to me for review, so huge thanks to Belle Centre, of course. And now I think we will move on to a few other perfumes that I've been enjoying recently in my collection. So next up today, and I'll be really quick with this one, you guys, I promise. I know I've mentioned it a lot, so I will whiz through this one, but it's actually Bleu Turquoise from Armani. It really has cast a spell on me, you guys, to be quite honest with you. I've never come across a fragrance so luxurious and versatile in a way. Do you know what I mean? Like, this fragrance, I purchased it and I sort of wondered if it might like sit there and, you know, if I would only reserve it for special occasions. But as it turns out, I've been wearing this fragrance anywhere. I've worn it to work. I wore it to work yesterday. Actually, I wear it to bed of an evening. I will wear it out on like a coffee date or out for a walk. It really doesn't matter. It's one of those special fragrances that it's just so easy to wear. And that, for me personally, I know not everyone might feel this way, but for me, it's really quite important that a fragrance is easy to just throw on, for me personally. I do need to feel comfortable wearing a fragrance. If it feels too elevated or too dressy even, sometimes I just won't wear it very much at all. Of course, it's really nice to have fragrances like that as well for really special occasions or for a night out or something. But do you know what I mean though? It's nice to have a fragrance that's just super, super versatile. You can wear it like forever and you get really good use out of it. And this is definitely one of those perfumes. I've been wearing it so much since I purchased it. It really is quite amazing because actually, the thing is, because my collection is quite large, like I have so many fragrances I could be wearing, it really sticks in my mind if there's one perfume or like a layering combination that I have been like reaching for several days in a row or like several times a week. That really sticks in my mind. And this has been one of those perfumes. So I just wanted to quickly mention it for you. I've just been really enjoying it. It's quite nice. I mean, it does smell to me a bit like a luxurious spa getaway, and in a way it can be kind of nice to wear that fragrance like even if I'm going to work, because it's almost like throughout the day when I get wafts of it, it's like transporting me to a luxurious spa getaway, which, to be honest, who wouldn't want that throughout their working day? But anyway, that's that one there. Bleu Turquoise, I've been loving it. I would recommend sampling it. I wouldn't necessarily blind buy it because of the price points and everything like that, and it's quite unusual, but it's certainly one that I've been enjoying a lot. And last up today, but by no means least, we have the gorgeous Narciso Poudrée. This is a fragrance I've been wearing quite a lot recently. It's one that got a little bit forgotten about in recent months. I don't quite know why. I think it's maybe because I'd been like purchasing a few new ones and I was kind of like distracted and things like that. But it's one I've been reaching for again recently. It's just such a nice, versatile, easy reach. Sweet, but in a very natural way. It's not sweet in like a syrupy way or a fruity way or a vanillic way. It's just this beautiful, like aromatic, woody, musky, floral fragrance that has a natural sweetness coming from all of those notes. Do you know what I mean? It's just absolutely beautiful. Super, super versatile. It just makes me feel very feminine, put together, polished, happy, like looked after. and everything like that. So the main notes in here, we have your orange blossom, jasmine, there is rose as well, there's a heart of musk, and in the base notes I believe there is tonka bean, perhaps vetiver, cedar, or some sort of woody notes, but you know, on the whole, to me, it's kind of like a powdery, floral, musky, woody scent that is just absolutely beautiful. I've been really enjoying wearing it. The thing I do like about this one as well, and it would actually also apply to this fragrance here, the thing I like about these is because they're not syrupy sweet and because they smell quite natural, they're the kind of fragrances that I would be quite happy to wear to a dinner or like actually to smell even though I'm eating food. So a really sweet syrupy fragrance is definitely not the kind of fragrance I could ever wear going out to dinner. I could wear them going out for drinks, but if I'm going to be eating food, I cannot have like a fragrance that smells like a dessert because that would just kind of mess with my senses a little bit. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd like to know your take on that. But Narciso Poudrée, it's one of those natural smelling fragrances that will not bother me if I'm eating food or if I'm just going about my daily business, if I'm going to the shops. Like, it does not bother me. It would never be, it's just not the kind of fragrance that would get on my nerves or be too sweet or too cloying or anything like that. So like I say, I've been really enjoying this one recently, and that is Narciso Poudrée from Narciso Rodriguez. So there we have it, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed hearing about a few fragrances that have been grabbing my attention recently. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and of course just let me know how you're doing in general. It's always so nice to hear from you, and I just want to say as well that I really, really appreciate you being here. Like, thank you so much. I'm aware, like, recently I've been a little bit behind on responding to your comments. Things have been pretty busy for me, so I am like catching up with those, and I just want to thank you for like your comments. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back. Like, I really, really appreciate you guys, and I'm sorry if it's been taking me like a little bit longer than normal to like respond to all of your beautiful comments. I always try and get to them all. Like, I will always try and respond to all of your comments. It's just taking me a little bit longer these days because I am like a little bit busy, but like I just wanted to say a huge thank you for your support. Like, I really, really appreciate you guys. So I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you again for being here. Take care, and I will see you very soon on my next video. Bye.